Testing, testing. Okay, there should be sound. Can you hear me now? Yes. You started again. This is probably going to be in my ears. Hold on. Why is I swear they always get me right at the bell. You guys at least have sound now? Alright, good. I don't know why I did that. I didn't change anything. It should have been working. I actually had it turned on. Hold on, Brayden. I'm trying to figure it out. No. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to do it this way, I guess. That was what you told me to put on. Okay, there's the bell. We're just gonna be going right off the scanner. Brayden, you're gonna have to ask mommy just for a second, okay? Because everything just started. I asked you about 10 minutes ago what you wanted me to do for you to get everything set up, and you would not answer me. Okay, so you're gonna have to give me at least 5 minutes.
No.
Yes. Or you can go ask mommy and see if she'll help you. All right, so we're just using the scanner here to start the day. We obviously didn't really get too much time. I can change the movie, but he won't tell me what movie. He told me this movie, and now he's telling me he wants a different movie. What movie do you want?
Alice.
Bug's Life? Alright. Looking at DRI here. It's been an interesting morning, as you can tell. VTR and DHY keep popping up here as well. Like a little bit more out of DRI here. Watching VTR, looking for this 29 pop. Maybe even a little bit more, but it's not giving it to us. DRI just kind of hanging out here. PMT. And now he's not even watching the movie.
Go watch the movie. Like, I need to for one. It's not working. It's one. Please go watch it.
Watching lift here. Man, everything's kind of just getting shoved down. I guess because the market's coming back down. DXC, that was the one we had up earlier. FCEL, I don't have any shares there. ARCC, we need a little bit more of a pop out of that one. I don't even know why I have these on now because they're not working. Yeah, I don't know why the mic didn't work when I first turned it on. I didn't change anything from yesterday, and I didn't restart my computer or anything. There goes the market going up. VTR would have been a real nice one. It's already down 2 points. This thing doesn't really have any volume. As you can see, everything is going up right now. Why is this? Oh, there we go. There goes PENN again. CC is halted. INFO also halted. Still haven't seen anything that I'm like super interested in yet. I mean, there's a lot available, but nothing that really has said, hey, this is your trade. I think it's a lot because everything's still moving with the market, and a lot of this is kind of double topping right now. The market's like going straight up right this second. Surprised lift isn't following. There goes there goes lift finally. I'd like to see this up near 30. And the market is just squeezing. No volume there on SCS, even though the chart looks pretty good. It's like absolutely no volume. Here we go with lift. So we're right up to the pre-market highs here. Like I said, we'd like to see it up near 30. SPY just still squeezing. That's kind of why we haven't even thought about touching it just yet. Man, it's definitely not following the SPY completely because the SPY is just squeezing. It's still going. Just nothing really calling our name yet. Still watching. That SCS is the only one that looks really good, but unfortunately, there is no volume on it. BLMN isn't too bad here. Volume isn't too great on it though. I was gonna say, see if we can get this little push up towards 850 here. And take a starter here on BLMN. Look to add if it goes to 850. Not a huge fan of the volume, but I do like the extension. Looking to come back down towards 8. I was hoping to get the 50 pop right away, but of course it didn't want to give it to us. Now here it goes. A little spready on this one. So, oh, we didn't get the fill there, did we? And my order went bye-byes. It's alright. Let it sit there for a sec. Looks like we might get it anyway. Of course, we got the drop there to 64, and then it pops right back up when we thought we hit it at 69. Fun times. So we'll be looking for our last ad up here on around 9. That's where I see my resistance anyway. Over here on the 60-minute that I have up as well. We're going right up to it here. What is our average sitting at? Not that great. 850. Alright, so we're through 9 here. Alright, we're going to look to get our last ad up here. Uh-oh.
That was a good uh-oh, Kim.
That was. We might have missed our ad there. We totally missed our ad there. I hate getting that third ad, man. It always kind of creeps me out because the fear of being wrong gets me every time. Let's do this. We'll split it in half, so we'll at least get half of it. If it goes back up, we can get the other half. And then we'll be cutting it high a day if it gets there. All right, so now we're at 58, it looks like. So coming down here, let's look to take 25 here if we can get the flush under 50. We're close. 39. You saw the bid. We were on the almost on the bid there. Just trying to come down. Come on. See that one little flush here. There we go. We're on the bid. No, we're not. This is like just completely stalled here. Not sure if I like that. It's trying to come down here. Alright, we're just going to take some of our risk off there at 46. What's wrong? I couldn't quite get our fill down there. I didn't like that. What are you asking me? It's dead? Here, I'll plug it in. Watch Canvas for now. You can watch them in here too. All you gotta do is search for them. Look, because I can still choose that's your profile. So now all you gotta do is search. And search cookie. I'll plug this one in for you. Crappers. All right, let's take a look around here. We're obviously just going to stop out of that on at high of day if it gets there. Excuse me. Coming back down here. Wow, okay. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Just put an order out there at, where's VWAP sitting? 818. Put them at 22 just if it wants to get there. Yes, Brayden. Yeah, click it. Is the sound on? See, CYH.
Yes.
Yes. You know how to turn it up if you have to. There you go.
Ow.
Wow.
Ow, why?
And CYH, that chart looks really nice. Volume's not that great. So we could put a range in here. Our pivot is right here at 871. So let's do that. We'll just use the pivots to get out of this. So we're looking for 822 right now. 872 will be our pivot, which is starting to look like it might get there right now. It'll kind of suck if it gets there because it'll end up being a break-even trade, but we'll see. It's kind of fighting right here at this 50 area, debating on which way to go. Watching DENN here. See if we can get this pop through 11 on DENN. This thing's kind of spready as well. They're really fighting at 850 there on BLMN. I'd like to see an extent. Oh, and we're on the ask here on BLMN. We should have been taken out there. Not yet. All right, there it is. We got stopped out there. It ended up literally being a break-even trade. That's a little disappointing, but oh well. We were looking for a little bit more of a breakdown. Didn't quite get it. That trade just, I don't know, it wasn't working for us. And we missed our ad up top there, so it was a little unfortunate. What did MGP look like? Yeah, that was not too bad. I'm watching DENN here. I'm looking for the pop through 11. Kind of a frustrating trade. We made 15 cents on that, so literally break even. Nah, I really would like this to be through 11 if we want to take it, because it's kind of grinding at this point. SPY tried to get up there towards high of day again, did not get there. This TXT here. Pretty big squeeze there on like no volume. The volume is what's keeping me out of it right this second. But if I get the push through 25 here, I might be interested regardless. Kind of just hanging out here. Did you give this to him? It's a fig bar. There you go, bud. Oh, man. I was getting ready to try to jump in for the descending triangle. I get so distracted. And then there goes TXT. All right. Kids are getting me a little bit this morning. Nothing really going off on the scanner, just kind of scrolling through some charts here. What's wrong, bud? It's gone. All gone. Trash. SPY is coming down. Look at that V it made. Supposedly the Republicans and Democrats decided or came together finally and made a bill, but it still has to get voted on. Apparently that's going to be around noon. TXC I'm a little upset with. Look at that. I wanted that a little bit more, and the spread was pretty bad. Everything's tanking right now. It's going with the SPY. It's the stimulus bill. We already had a BLMN chart in there. I just noticed looking at BLMN that pretty much faked us out. The thing is all the way down under 8 now. I am not 100% focused this morning, I'll tell you that. Never really properly got seated. The SPY is absolutely getting crushed right now. Yeah, it's definitely not going to help the economy as much as they think. I mean, it might, like, in the short term, but in the long term, it'll probably end up hurting. Dang. Might have to scoop some of this up. See, where we got this down at 23.27 for the swing trade, but this thing is getting super overextended here. What did we get there? 35.95. Looks like it wants to halt here. Don't really want to add until under 35. I was looking to add under 35 and then one last time down here from yesterday's close. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a pop here. Be looking for more of up here near 30, a little over 37. Am I on the right? Okay. Make sure I was on the right chart there. Here we go. See if we can get 37.95 here. Need more orange juice?
Yeah.
Just putting that out there if it wants to get there. I feel like we might even be able to get a little bit more than that. So, but I hate when it does that. For some reason, it doesn't let you. Struggling in this area. Alright, we're going to take it off there. We're just really struggling there. I was really looking for this thing to kind of pop back up. Plus it's moving with the SPY a little bit, and the SPY started coming back down there. It was a good exit. Might look to get back in. SPY is just getting whacked. NCLH was something I was looking at before. Dang, look at all these coming right back down. It kind of sucks because all these are coming right back down pretty far. And the SPY isn't really coming down as far. But yeah, NCLH was another one. I didn't call that out today, but watching RCL here, this thing has some good volatility. The SPY is still making lows here, so there it goes. Crazy sell-off. Take another shot at this. 35.19. Keto Coke. Yeah. It is Coke Zero, so there's no carbs or anything. The fake carbs. We're going to take that there. Just be happy with just kind of scalping this thing. Might get more out of it, but to be completely honest, I'll be happy with it. That one will probably kick me for not holding it, but the way that the SPY is moving right now, I don't really trust it. Could have got a little bit more out of it. Using small shares right here anyway. It came right back down a little bit. Zevia? Never heard of it. NCLH is actually halted to the downside. Look at that, right back down. That's why I took it. I just, I'm kind of scalping this because the SPY is getting crushed right now. Oh, stevia, the sweetener. Yeah, I got you. SPY is just making low after low. Some craziness going on right now. Yeah, I see like 239. See if we can jump in here for a little bit of a scalp. Through 36. Kind of looking at a little bit of an ascending triangle there. Might bite me. What did we get? We actually got a pretty bad fill there too at 73. Just looking for that quick little pop through 36 here. There we go. It's fighting. Cancel this. I think we might get a little bit more of a squeeze here. We'll see. We'll just keep our finger on the button. I would like to see this go up through 36 though. Try to hold up there. There we go. There we go. Let's keep going. Come on. I'm going to take it off there because I'm just not feeling it. Plus the market's coming right back down. Of course. I'm good at timing those. Get out and then it kind of goes a little bit more. Goes both ways. Just kind of scalping there on RCL. Let's oops, I didn't mean to leave this chart. Sorry, I thought it was on the other one. It looks like it wasn't that bad of an exit. Just that one little squeeze after we got out. We could have got our fill at 20, whatever we had it at, 24 or something. I do think these are going to end up going a little bit higher. We're going to get a pullback up towards the VWAP because I think the SPY is attempting to find a bottom here. We'll see, though. I'm hearing from Mr. Gifford that massive airlines bailout in the works. So I heard that it was part of the stimulus plan. They're all still kind of trading with the SPY as of right now, though. A little upset that I still don't have the funds for my Webull account. We were up almost 50% this morning when the SPY hit the pre-market of 250. RCL is trying to squeeze back up here. Still looking around. There's not going to be much that fits our strategy to the upside right now, that's for sure. Yeah, here we go back up to the upside. Definitely think there's some potential to the upside here. SPY right back to the lows. Jeez. I thought we were going to have like a nice small range choppy day, and yet here we are, 10 points in a matter of an hour on the SPY. I don't know, does it? I try not to pay attention to VWAP too much, to be honest. I'm surprised how well RCL's holding up as the SPY is just making new lows. That's kind of why I don't want to play it again, to be honest. Goes the SPY down to those pre-market lows. What, 30? Yeah, like get right at 239. It's kind of a big area. 238 is a pretty big area that it would need to hold. If it gets under that, it's not going to look pretty. This ASTC is looking to be like the low float runner today. I don't like how RCL, because take a look at what the SPY's doing, right? It's making new lows, and then take a look at what RCL's doing. It's just kind of hanging out. Just gonna leave that alone. Oh geez, ASTC halted up. That thing's going nuts. Still looking, guys. Just not really seeing too much. Obviously, with the SPY being down where it's at, it's going to be hard to find something that matches what we're looking for as far as our edge goes. And the scanners are giving alerts left and right, both sides. just not something that we're interested in. You know, RCL looks like it's got a nice ascending triangle here. 3650 area. Should we take a stab at it? I just can't do it. I don't like how it actually held up as the SPY was going lower. So I don't like that it could just snap off at any moment to kind of catch up a little bit. It's just not really my trade anyway. Maybe in the future when I got some money to throw around. This thing's actually halted to the upside. And we just had NVTA up here. This thing has like no volume. SCO. Yeah, not too bad. It's kind of at a breakout point though. Right? This is a pretty good breakout point. We need to see it extend away from this. This thing has room all the way up to 43. Not a bad one to look at, but we would need some pretty good extension. Kind of the same thing here with NVTA. Problem with NVTA is we're already at like the resistance area, which is why it bounced right here. So I don't really even like this, to be honest, because there's really nothing stopping it from going all the way up here to like 16 if it gets through here. So we'll probably pull this off. SPY is finally forming here, or starting to try to come up. Could just be a little bounce before going down further, but SPY is very unpredictable today. What the heck's going on here? Like no volume. It's the thing, when you get this much volatility on the SPY, you get a lot of volatility out of the rest of these stocks. BLMN, that one's a little sad there, guys, because we were looking for 8 for the rest of our shares, right? I think we put an order out around 820, but we were ultimately looking for that 8 area. Stopped us out over that pivot point, and then unfortunately it got us and went all the way down. But it happens. There goes the SPY. So yeah, I figured RCL would be going too. SPY decided to go up. So here's that breakout. Had that ascending triangle forming. Would have been a nice little pop there. Kind Kind of missed that one. Reminiscing my other trade. So you can probably pick pretty much anything. They're all going to be spiking here based off of the SPY spiking. Pretty big pullback there on the SPY. What do you guys think? Nice up move and then boom. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like going over 250 just yet. Take a stab here at NCLH short. Just a quick little scalp opportunity. What did we get? 65. See if we can get back through 50 real quick. Let's cancel out. We might be able to get a little bit more here. See if we can just get 35. All right, I'll be happy with 25. I'm watching the SPY, and the SPY is just still coming down. Might be getting a little greedy here, but we'll see. So might have got a little greedy there. So the SPY's still down there. I'm not gonna let this go against us, obviously. Kind of formed a pivot there. See if it wants to come down. Still think we're alright here. Give this a second. See, I'd have no problem getting a quick ad in here, going off 16 and VWAP. I don't think that we're ready to go up there yet. Alright. Not a huge fan of how this is trading. We'll see if it'll let us get out here. See if we can get a move down towards 50. Put the order out there right above 50. See if we can just get the flush down to it real quick. Just not a fan of how it's trading. It's not really following the SPY like we were originally. At least not short term here. I don't hate the trade, but it's very much a 50-50 type trade now, and I don't like that, so. I'm still okay playing it off VWAP if it wants to, but we'll see. It's definitely not my type of trade anymore, that's for sure. Just kind of letting it play itself out here. Just going off of what I've seen over and over again in charts. Just sucks we didn't get our fill there. We kept moving it down based off of the other chart, so that was kind of our fault. Got a little bit greedy. Dang, the SPY is ripping right now too, so that's not helping. I was trying to see what it wants to do here at 16. Wasn't exactly the move through 16 I was expecting. Let's get an add in there. Then we'll look to play the rest through VWAP here. Again, we're kind of just looking to get out of this trade at this point, so we'll see what happens. This will probably be it for me as well. Just throw this order out here, just in case we get the quick move down. Just looking for that 50 test real quick. Get down through 70. We might get the nice little quick push. Here we go. See one more little push through. Said nope, not yet. Our average is sitting at 79.5. Just looking for this push down towards 50. Give us the test. Take us out in the process. There we go, down to 60, 59. Almost on the bid, 58. We're on the bid. Give us that fill. Come on. There we go. All right, and there we go. All right, we got our fill there. So ended up being a decent trade there. It wasn't necessarily the trade that we wanted, but we had VWAP sitting there and the whole dollar. So that was kind of what we were looking at when we got into the trade if it wanted to continue. Just a little mad at myself for how I traded it here. I got a little greedy because I was watching the SPY trying to get a little bit more out of it. But we ended up, staying calm, staying focused, and we ended up turning it into a trade that we can be happy about. So CYH we've played in the past, but we don't have shares on that today. It's like I expected there. We got the 50 test there and a little bit of a bounce. It literally tested 50 exactly, so be happy with that trade. That's something you see all the time, right? And then look at the big pop it got. So pretty happy with the trade, at least the exit. Just experience lets me know that this happens a lot, and it might continue lower, but at least now we are out of the trade. And look at that, it popped right back up to 16. Yeah, CYH chart looks really good actually. Just unfortunately we don't have any shares. Volume's not too great there anyways. Even with that big dip in the SPY, I'm not going to lie, my most of the trades that I took 2 days ago didn't really suffer too much. I think we would really need a pullback to like 230 for that to happen. All right, so we ended up with, just to show you guys, oh, I guess I can't. I got to pop it out first. Is that the right chart? Okay, yeah. So we ended up break even there on BLMN, NCLH, that was that one trade that we just took, and RCL, this was actually 3 separate trades, just to let you guys know where we were P&L wise for the ones that seem to care about that. I actually upped the size on my 50-cent button, the dollar button, and the $2 button. So there is that. And we'll see if, like I said, each week I'm going to start doing it. But I did it just a little bit during the week because I felt like trading was kind of getting back to normal. We were starting to see our setups and whatnot again. So that's why I did it. So going into Monday of next week, we'll up it again just a little bit. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Always appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to chime in when the video processes. I'm going to do my best to get the video out. Looking at RARX here via Thomas. I see it. It's an interesting chart here. Do you need more Apple? It's kind of weird. It looks like it already made the big move and had a huge pullback, over a point pullback, and now it's kind of grinding higher. It's usually not a good sign. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to keep this on watch while I get him some applesauce. I'll be right back. Yeah, that still hasn't moved. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Appreciate that marketing. Yeah, I got the applesauce. He's got it. I'll keep an eye on it, but we'll see what it does. So again, I'll put my video out as soon as possible for today. So we ended up going technically we ended up going 5 for 5 on our trades, even though the BLMN trade was basically break even. But technically it was green, not really after commissions, all that good stuff. But yeah, so 5 for 5 today. Like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Always appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. That was really gay. Bye.